101 Ways to Learn English Faster and Easier. Welcome to Learn English with Be Global. Here are 101 things, in no particular order, you can do to improve your English. Number 1. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be confident. People can only correct your mistakes when they hear you make them. Number 2. Surround yourself in English. Put yourself in an all-English speaking environment where you can learn passively. The best way to learn is through speaking. Number 3. Practice every day. Make your Number 7. Visit Be Global's free Learn English channel at least once a day and complete a video. Number 8. Memorization of lists is one of the most common ways of learning vocabulary for a test. It's only a good exercise for short-term studying because you often do not retain the information that you have learned for a test. Number 9. Use your body clock. If you are not a morning person, study in the afternoon. Number 10. You will find words easier to remember if you try to remember an example sentence using that word, rather than the word on its own. Number 11. Plan to take a test. You'll find that you work harder when you need to study for something. Number 12. Saying that, it's better not to study just to take a test. Think of the bigger picture. What can you do when you have a good command of English? How will the quality of your life improve? Number 13. Give yourself a long-term goal. Focus on working towards it. Number 14. Give yourself short-term goals too, and reward yourself when you achieve each one. Number 15. Create an atmosphere in which you want to learn, not because you have to. You'll learn more when you're learning because you want to. Number 16. Know what works best for you. Think about what methods have been successful for you in the past and stick with them. Number 17. Figure out how you learn. It can be by memorizing, reading, speaking, summarizing, or other methods. Find out how you study best. It can be in a quiet place by yourself or with a group. Number 18. Get help. If you don't understand something, you've got to ask someone. Number 20. It's not a good idea to study on your own for more than 30 minutes at a time. Take regular breaks, get some fresh air, and stretch your legs. Number 21. Don't be in such a hurry to move up a level. Concentrate on the level you are at now. Number 22. Watch DVDs rather than TV. It's better to use something that you can watch over again to catch information you might have missed the first time. Number 23. Watching TV only gives you the chance to hear something correctly the first time. This is better for high-level students. It can be great practice for speaking to native English speakers, so you don't have to ask them to repeat themselves. Number 24. Read graded readers. These books are especially written for your level. Read a whole novel. You can do it. You'll feel great afterwards. Number 25. Children's books have easier words and are a good alternative to graded readers. Number 26. Newspapers are a good place to find passive constructs. Read through an article and see if you can find the passive sentences. Number 27. Read for the general meaning first. Don't worry about understanding every word. Then go back and look up new words. Number 28. For a word you don't understand in a sentence, look at other words around it. They will give you a hint. Try to guess the meaning from the context. Number 29. Learn root words. They'll help you guess the meaning of words. For example, scribe means write. Min means small. Number 30. When you learn a new word, think of all its other forms. Beautiful is an adjective. Beauty is a noun. Beautifully is an adverb. Number 31. Learn prefixes like dis, un, and re, and suffixes ending in ly, meant, and full. These will help you to figure out the meaning of words and build your vocabulary. Number 32. English, unlike Japanese or French, uses word stress. For new words, count the syllables and find where the stress is. Only one stress per word and always on a vowel. Two-syllable verbs have a stress on the second syllable, like begin. Two-syllable nouns, like teacher, and adjectives, like happy, stress the first. Number 33. Use English whenever you can. It's as simple as that. Number 34. Don't translate into English from your own language. Think in English to improve your fluency. Talk to yourself, but not on the bus. Otherwise, people will think you have gone crazy. Number 35. You can't learn English from a book. Like driving a car, you can only learn through doing it. Number 36. The most natural way to learn grammar is through talking. Number 37. Keep an English diary or journal. Start by writing a few sentences a day, and then get into the habit of writing more. Number 38. Why not start an online blog and share your writings with the world? Number 39. To become a better writer, brainstorm as many ideas and thoughts onto paper without worrying about grammar or spelling. Then, think about the structure. After that, write your piece using good grammar and spelling. Finally, read through it or give it to someone else to check for mistakes. A woman without her man is nothing. And a woman without her man is nothing. Number 41. Sing your heart out. Show the world your beautiful voice. Learn English songs and sing along with them to improve fluency and intonation. Anyone for karaoke? Number 42. Get a pen friend or use chat rooms, forums, and community sites. If you can't speak to someone in English, this is the next best thing. Number 43. Shadow English CDs. Listen to a few sentences, then repeat what you've heard. Focus on the rhythm and intonation. Number 44. Have English radio on in your house. Even if you are not actively listening to it, you will still be training your ears. Number 45. Mirror CDs. Read out loud along with a CD. Again, this is great for intonation, pronunciation, and rhythm. Number 46. Dictation. Listen to a CD or friend and write down what you hear. Number 47. Nobody likes to hear their own voice, but be brave and try it. Record your voice and listen to your pronunciation and intonation. It will help you identify your problem areas. Number 48. Ask your helpful teacher if you can record his lesson. This is a great way to review. You can also listen to your teacher's speaking speed and intonation. Number 49. Use an English-to-English dictionary, as it will help you to keep thinking in English and not translating. Number 50. If an English-to-English dictionary seems scary, there are learner's dictionaries for English students of your level. Number 51. Don't become too reliant on your dictionary. Your dictionary should be an aid, not your main teacher. Try to guess the meaning of words rather than going straight for your dictionary. Number 52. Don't give up. Stay positive. Sometimes you will feel that you aren't learning quickly enough. Everyone feels like this. Don't worry about it. You'll get there in the end. Number 53. Enjoy it. We learn more when we are having fun. Number 54. If you get nervous when speaking, take 2 deep breaths before you say something. You'll speak better when you feel relaxed. Number 55. Keep yourself motivated by looking back at the textbooks and CDs you used in the past. You'll be surprised at how easy they seem to you now. Congratulations! Your level is improving. Number 56. You are never too young or too old to start learning English. Don't make excuses not to learn. What are you waiting for? Number 57. Procrastination can stop you from being successful. To stop procrastinating, it's important you understand if your procrastination is to avoid studying or if it is your bad habit. Number 58. If you haven't gotten the results you wanted yet, it's not because you're bad at languages. It's because you haven't found your own special way of learning yet. Number 59. Use resources which match your level. Don't use texts or listening exercises which are too difficult or too easy. Use materials which challenge you, but don't frustrate you. Number 60. Don't worry about making your accent perfect. It's an important part of your cultural identity to keep your accent. Native English speakers enjoy hearing English spoken with an accent. Number 61. There are many types of English: British, American, South African, and so on. None of these are wrong or not as important. English is English. Number 62. Instead, be aware of the differences in American and British English and use your words accordingly. For example, in American English, it's called an elevator. In British English, it's called a lift. Number 63. Carry cue cards with you. These are small cards which you can write new words on. You can pull them out and look at them whenever you have a free minute. Number 64. Use Post-it notes and stick them around your home. You can use them to label things. Stick one on your pet dog. Number 65. You can't ignore phrasal verbs. 2 words verbs. There are hundreds of them in English, and they're widely used. The more you focus on their meaning, the more your intuition. Go with your gut feeling. You'll be surprised how often your first guess is the right guess. Like we said before, be confident. Number 67. Gather your thoughts. Take a second to think about what you're going to say. You know the grammar, but maybe you don't use it correctly when you speak. Number 68. Meet new people. Make the effort to mix with English speakers in your town. You could join a club or go to bars where foreigners hang out. Buy one a drink. They love that. Number 69. Be the person to start conversations in English. Try to keep the conversations moving and use listening words like, "Really? Go on. What happened then?" Don't wait for others to speak to you. Get in there. Number 70. Debate. Discuss topics in a group. Each person should choose a viewpoint, even if you don't agree with it, and debate it within the group. Make sure you get your point across. Learn to listen actively. actively. Active listening will help in the classroom, and it will help you get more out of and contribute more to group study sessions. Focus on the person who is talking. Don't fidget or become distracted by other people or events. Concentrate on the speaker with your ears and eyes. Follow the movements the speaker makes in an effort to hear more. It may help to repeat what you hear others say in an effort to understand their thoughts. Number 71. It's not enough to only learn English words. You can teach a parrot English words, but it doesn't mean it can speak English. You still need to have an understanding of grammar. Number 72. Verb tenses are used by English speakers to talk about the timing of actions. You might not have the same expressions in your own language. It's important that you know these tenses and when to use them. Number 73. English has many irregular verbs. You should drill yourself on them. Number 74. Keep it up. If you take a break from speaking English, you will find that your level decreases and all your hard work has been wasted. Number 75. Don't be put off by a bad test score. Sometimes students have the ability to pass an English test but can't communicate well with English speakers. If you can speak freely in English, you should be proud of yourself. Number 76. Remember that as long as you have tried your hardest, you have succeeded. Number 77. Learn English with a friend. You'll have someone you can practice with, and you can motivate each other to study. Number 78. Remember, the way we write English is not the same as how it's pronounced. For example, the lettering O-U-G-H has over 6 pronunciations. Familiarize yourself with the phonetic alphabet. It will help you correctly pronounce words in the dictionary. Number 79. Get used to the schwa sound, an unstressed and toneless neutral vowel sound. Schwa is the most common vowel sound in English. For example, the A in about and the U in supply. Number 80. Keep in mind that it takes longer to improve when our level is high. Usually, the fastest progress is made when we are beginners. Don't think that you're suddenly not learning anymore. It's just a less noticeable progress. Number 81. Make sure that your English matches the occasion. It's okay to use slang with friends, but not in a business meeting. Decide in which situation it's appropriate to use the words and phrases you have learned. Number 82. Textbook English is often different from the way we casually speak. To learn casual slang, watch movies. Number 83. Idioms can be difficult to memorize, but they are great fun to use, and they'll make your English more colorful. Number 84. When talking, we usually link words together so that 2 words can sound like one. Simply put, we link words ending with a consonant sound to words beginning with a vowel sound, consonant to vowel. We link words ending with a vowel sound to words beginning with a vowel sound, vowel to vowel. Practice these to improve your listening and pronunciation. Number 85. Make use of the internet. It's full of resources to help you learn. BBC Learning English. learnenglish.ecenglish.com. Number 86. Think about your strong and weak points. Write down which areas you want to improve on and work on improving them. Of course, don't ignore your strong points. Congratulate yourself on how well you've done. Number 87. Unlearn your mistakes. You probably make the same grammar mistakes over and over again. Use English test results as a study tool. Go over your mistakes and choose 1 or 2 that you want to focus on. Use your favorite grammar book to check rules. Number 88. Use the correct article, a, an, the. Be aware that there is more to this rule than a, an equals nonspecific, the equals specific. For example, a university, not an university because it begins with a consonant sound. An hour, not a hour because the H is often silent. Number 89. For fluency, try image training. Before you go to that restaurant, think through what the waiter is likely to say to you. Think of what phrases you are going to use. Number 90. Much communication comes through body language and gesture. These can be different between cultures and countries. For example, the two-fingered V for victory symbol is fine, palms out. If you make it with your palm facing toward you, you'll offend a British person. It means, well, you ask a British person and find out for yourself. Number 91. The easiest one. Sleep. You'll learn more after a good night's sleep. You'll be able to concentrate more. Number 92. Take an English course in an English-speaking country. Number 93. If you are studying abroad, mix with people from other countries, not only people from your own country. It's not a good idea for you to live in a shared house with people from your own country. Enjoy a more cultural experience by spending time with other nationalities. Number 94. Have you thought about getting a job or doing an internship abroad? Number 95. Get yourself a qualified teacher. Who wants to learn wrong things? Number 96. Nobody can learn all of the English language. No need to worry about trying. A useful shortcut to learning is that in English we have lots of words that have the same pronunciation, but a different spelling and meaning. For example, come here has the same pronunciation as I can hear the birds. You might find it easier to build vocabulary by knowing the different meanings. Number 97. Once you have a basic level of English, explore the different ways you can say the same thing. This makes your English more interesting to the listener, and it shouldn't be too difficult for you because you already know the basics. For example, how many ways can we say goodbye in English? Number 98. When you are on your English course, be prepared for your class. Do your homework as soon as possible and hand it in on time. Review your notes and your last session a few minutes before the class. Doing this will refresh your memory and you'll be warmed up for the lesson. Number 99. Don't get distracted in class. Focus on the lesson. Don't stare out of the window. Don't be late. Arrive a few minutes before the start of the lesson. Don't sit next to people who won't speak to you in English. Switch off your phone. Be organized. Remember to take your textbook, notebook, and pen. Number 100. Find a comfortable, peaceful place for quiet study. You need somewhere where you can focus 100%. Number 101. Last but not least, learn English with Be Global English. Please click subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share with your friends if you like this video.